To authenticate with the website, let's take a look back at the code. For this exercise, we'll be working with the code for authenticating against the movie database. That's what you're looking at here in this login with token method. This is the method we call as soon as we get the request token. In this login with token method, there's one really important step that I want to draw your attention to. Inside of this auth view controller, we're storing the completion handler that's been passed in. The reason we're doing this is because we can't guarantee when the user will be done with this view controller. By passing the completion handler when the user does finish, we can redirect the execution back to the API client. The real question for us is, how do we tell this WebAuth view controller to dismiss? When are we ready to get the session ID? Let's run the app to demonstrate. If I tap this button, then this web view is displayed. And since this is my first time using it, I'll have to log in. And now I'll click Allow to give the app my consent. And there it's telling us we've granted it read and write permissions for the movie manager. But now we're ready to dismiss the view. We could do this by doing cancel, but we want something that's a little bit more streamlined. So we'll go back to the code responsible for this, the WebAuth view controller. The key to dismissing this view is going to be by implementing a function that's part of the UI WebView delegate. In particular, we need to determine when the WebView has redirected us to that page that said the user has given consent. For this exercise called Authentication via the website, you'll need to implement this behavior. Before you start, make sure you check out the most recent Git branch. Then, as a first step, determine the appropriate UI WebView delegate function. Using that function, you can check for the URL which indicates that the user's given their consent. And then once you've found that URL, you can dismiss this TMDB auth view controller. When you're done, check this box.